ever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that I'm calling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no one to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay calm. I don't sleep much, that's crazy.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand. The rookie Tyler Loop has the honors. The first Sunday night game of the year, and we are underway here in Buffalo. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
To the air right away is Hurts. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Baltimore. For Harvey, 25 total touchdowns his senior season at UCF. This his first in the NFL. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Juan Smith in on the tackle. 2 yards up. Bingham. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he nearly got it free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. Really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good team.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Bills.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what?
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll get this outline to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll run it with Henry. There's defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard.
On second down, Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On third down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowski, to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll get about 2. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Linebacker Matt Milano. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And it'll be marked out up at the the 34-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Jackson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Jackson up top again. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Again, it's Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give right up the middle to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out.
The Ravens field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. But dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson. They face 2nd down and 7.
Trimmer. 63.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down. Trenton Simpson working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And mark him down up beyond the 30. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd
and a yard.
at the 40-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and lead at the 25-yard line.
To throw, Jackson. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here now, second down and goal. Jackson out of the pistol. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. Down the sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain on the play of 66 yards. And the Bills first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now it's third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Third and goal for Hurts. That one taken in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Buffalo.
We spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Set to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Oh, we changed it. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd down. Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd and long.
Here's Jackson. Forced out left. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run. It's Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
Hey, 73, crowd left Yeti. On Silver, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. It's the rookie first round pick, Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And a good job blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shorty, you would not buy to the booth. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason we got trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy, 63, 60.
Now Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now Barkley into the secondary at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. He'll get that out to Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
You got clean base. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Looking to get to the marker, but he comes up short, out of bounds, right around the original line of scrimmage.
I think the quarterback thought he saw a little bit more green grass there than what turned out to be, Mike. He thought he could get it with his legs, but give credit to the defense. Nice job forcing him to the sideline, and all he can do is get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Bills have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
DC, ready? DC.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. On third down, Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. They go play action with Fields. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. To his tight end, Njoku. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Rolling right, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and get there on the ground. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
At the 3-yard line.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Bills will go up by 7.
It's the score. Bills 24. Ravens 17. Wishnowski set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
DC, ready? 180! 180!
Here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here comes second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. On the move left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Third and 11.
Hey, report! Report! Yo.
Jackson from the gun on third down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Rushed to his left. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. Jackson looking to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw and the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.